Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. So you got a lot of stuff happening right now. You know, the draft is in like 3 weeks. It's impossible to predict who we're going to pick in the first round because we have the 32nd pick in the draft. It's impossible to say who we're going to pick. We don't know who's going to be available. That's just a long waste of time to even go there. What's important is to identify the needs of the team and see where we should go from there. I mean, what do we need? We need linebackers. We possibly may need another tight end. I think we're good at corner. I think we're good everywhere on defense except for linebacker. Offensive-wise, what do you think we need? Do we really need another receiver? I don't think so. We don't need anything for the offensive line. We don't have a lot of holes to fill, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. I think we need to look at another running back. That's it. So running back, linebacker. Everything else is good. We didn't lose too much of anything. You know what I mean? And the things we did lose, we gained back and or reinforced. I think the loss of Vinny Curry was troubling at first. He's a good pressure guy, but you got to look at what we filled that hole with. We filled that hole with Haloti Ngata and Michael Bennett. Problem solved. Problem solved. So huge waste of time to worry about who we're going to draft in this draft. Focus on filling the holes, and also another concern that we definitely need to keep at the forefront of our minds is the health of our current players. We don't know. Well, Alshon Jeffrey is going to miss most of the preseason. So will Carson Wentz. So when they do come back, if they coming back for week 1, that means right there that it'll be an adjustment period. You know, they'll have to work out the kinks. I'm not really worried about Alshon. Alshon missed most of training camp last year. They were saying he was dealing with a nagging injury. Might have still been the shoulder, but he missed most of training camp, was ready to go week 1, played majority of the season, more than half of the season with Carson, and then ran through the Super Bowl run with Nick. He could play. We're not worried about how many games Nick plays, but repetitions for quarterback is key. And Carson Wentz will need his repetitions. He will need to play contact. He will need to get the mileage back on that leg so he can be good to go. So you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that that I will worry about. So I'm gonna go into a little stat predictions this year. This year I'm gonna say this year, Carson Wentz will throw 4,000 yards this season. He will throw for 4,000 yards this season. Also, we will have 2 800-yard wide receivers, which is good. 2 close to 3 800-yard wide receivers. We will have an 800-yard rusher. And at the minimum, we will be back in the NFC Championship game. That's the minimum. We will be back, and I'll tell you why we'll be back in the AFC Championship game. You know, nobody really in our division scares me. You know how I feel about our division, especially with the talent that they have. Nobody in our division scares me. Dak Prescott doesn't scare me. One thing that would scare me is who the Giants are going to pick in this draft. I hope they pick Saquon Barkley. That means they will be stuck with Eli Manning. If they pick one of these quarterbacks could potentially turn out to be great. Then we have to deal with that within the division. You know what I'm saying? We have to deal with that within the division for years to come. And that's something that I don't think that I want to see. So hopefully the Giants make this mistake, the mistake that everybody wanted us to make when we drafted Donovan McNabb instead of Ricky Williams. If we would have drafted Ricky Williams, that would have been a mistake. Because who the fuck is going to throw the ball? That's important. Yeah, this guy can run wild in college. He ain't going to run as wild in the pros 9 times out of 10. And who is going to throw the ball? That's still a concern. You can't give the ball to your running back on a 3rd and long. You need a passer for stuff like that. So, you know, I don't want him to get that kid. I don't watch much college, but that dude, Darnold, Sam Darnold or something like that. They're saying that dude is good. So, yeah. Giants, stay away from that guy. I think everything is peachy keen, man. Everything is peachy keen. I mean, like I said, back to the Dallas Cowboys. Just Just complete garbage, man, in my opinion, man. They think they're close to us, but they know damn well they not. Come on, man. Everybody think they're closer than what they actually is. Come on. It's Bird Gang. It's Fly Eagles Fly, man.